this is really close. I'm not used to being this close. So excuse my face, but that didn't do anything. So I figured, I got asked to do a video talking about, well, I got 2 requests. One of them was about my septum ring, which you can't see, but I have my septum pierced. And then the other one was talking about CNA salary and job searching. So I think I mentioned in my previous video that finding a CNA job, in my opinion, is not that difficult because CNAs are in very high demand and people are always going to need them. You are kind of thinking, okay, I'm going to go to school for 3, 4, 5 plus years. Am I going to be able to find a job when I get out of school? So that's something that needs to be thought about. Like, certain jobs will always be available. Like, people are always going to need CNAs, people are always going to need teachers, people are always going to need police officers, so on and so forth. So, oh my god, I cannot stand slow drivers. So those types of jobs, I don't necessarily worry about it. My lips are so chapped, I really hope you can't tell. But yeah, those types of jobs are always going to be out there because those are things that we need. We need people in the medical field. We need teachers, you know what I mean? You know, if we didn't have teachers, then we wouldn't have the degrees and licenses that we have. So, yeah, but as far as, you know, getting a job as a CNA, I don't feel like that's going to be a problem, to be honest with you. But basically, for me personally, I think it's a good idea to apply at a bunch of places. I would look at the reviews because I do feel like that is important. Look at the reviews, see if it's a nice place. I would, you know, if you do get a call back and get an interview, they might give you a tour. If they don't give you a tour, I mean, you can look around or, you know, ask or whatever. But I think that seeing, you know, the environment and how you feel in the environment is important, because that's the place that you're going to be working and spending, you know, 5 days a week or 4 days a week if you have a similar schedule to mine. But yeah, that's the place that you're going to be spending a lot of time, 40 hours a week, you know. So unless you're part-time, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, I just think that I think it's a good idea to know the place that you're going to be working at before you say yes. So I don't know, I just think it's a good idea to, come on, I just think it's a good idea to look at the reviews and kind of see the atmosphere of the place. There are different places you can work as a CNA. As we all know, you can work at a hospital, you can work at a retirement home, you can work at a rehabilitation center, a health and rehab center, assisted living facility. There are so many places that you can work. So that shouldn't really, not shouldn't, but that should also be something that you're thinking about. Personally, I would like to find a hospital CNA job. I just haven't found one yet, but I do like the place that I'm working at the moment. It's a health and rehabilitation center, and I do really enjoy it, and I like it a lot. So I feel like that's another thing that depends on you. But basically, things that you can do, you can either use Google and just type in CNA jobs near me, and then whatever pops up you can apply to those places. Or you can also, I like the Indeed app. I believe it's for iPhone and Android, but I really like that app because once you set up your resume with your account, then it makes it easier because you can literally just apply. So that's something that's pretty cool as well. I apologize for the glare and whatever, but yeah, so Indeed app, that was how I found my first, well, the job that I'm at now. That was how I found my job. I've been there for a month and a half. I want to do a video talking about how I've been doing as a CNA and like how it is being a new grad CNA and kind of like what I do and whatever. Hi, can I please have the junior bacon cheeseburger 4 for $4 with no tomato and no mayonnaise, please? Okay, so as I was saying, what was I talking about? Damn it. That's one thing I hate about myself is I'll be talking and if I get distracted for 1 second, I'll completely forget what I was saying. But, oh my God, what was I talking about? Do you guys see that yellow, my car is dirty. Do you see the yellow Camaro right there? I don't know if you can see it, but I really want one of those. I want one of those or I want a Challenger, but, okay, well, I can't remember what I was talking about, so, yeah, so I just was on the Indeed app, just applying to jobs. So as far as the wage of a CNA, CNAs do not make that much money. You do make more and more money the longer that you become a CNA. So like most careers, it's experience, you know what I mean? So for example, if you've been a nurse for 20 years versus a new grad nurse, the nurse for 20 years is obviously going to be making way more money. You know, if you've been teaching for 10 years or a new grad teacher, the teacher that's been teaching for 10 years is obviously going to be making way more money. So, you know, it's based on experience. One lady that I work with, well, she's an older lady, one woman that I work with, she's been a CNA 20 something years, like longer than I've been alive, and she makes way more money than I do. But well, not way more money than I do, but she makes a lot more than I do. So it's based on experience. Personally, I'm not sure how it is in in other states, but I live in California and I live in the Valley. So personally, I wouldn't take anything less than like $13.50. Some places have offered me minimum wage, which I believe is $11 at the moment. Some places have offered me $12, $12.25, whatever. There's no way that I'm gonna go to school for something and have a whole ass license, a state license, and you're gonna pay me minimum wage. I don't think so. Someone called me and offered me $10 one time, and I was like, first of all, that's less than minimum wage, so I'm pretty sure that's illegal. And secondly, I spit. Secondly, why would, like, who, come on now, who would take that? But I heard that they're trying to pass a law that basically says that they're going to raise minimum wage to $15 because you can't really live off of, you know, making $11 an hour, which I completely agree with. But yeah, so me personally, I wouldn't take anything less than like $13.50, $13 maybe, which is still low because when I was working at Amazon, I was making almost $16, but that's neither here nor there. So the only thing I tell myself is like, this is, you know, a career, and Amazon can be a career for some people, but you know, this is my career. So, I don't mind taking a low wage now because I just got out of school not even 2 months ago. So not even 2 months ago, but I just got out of school. So I don't mind taking a low wage right now. And then once you get more experience, then you can just ask for a raise. And if you don't get a raise and you feel like you deserve more money, then you can find somewhere else that will pay you more. You know, once you've been working for like a year, you should be getting paid more. So, you know, it just depends. It depends. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else I can say. Basically, I use the Indeed app to get CNA jobs. Oh my God, if you live in the Bay Area, you're lucky, because I was looking on the app and they literally were offering like $22 an hour in like San Francisco. And I would love to be making $22 an hour. And that's another thing that motivates me to continue and further my education, because, you know, the life that you want to live is up to you. I've always believed that the way that you grow up is not in your control, but once you become an adult and you can create your own life, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, if you didn't grow up having the best life, you can work hard and you can achieve your goals and you can make good money. You know what I mean? You know, there are a lot of people who grew up with absolutely nothing and they live really good lives. So yeah, but yeah, like working in the Bay Area, or maybe like if you commute, because some people will say like, oh, you're spending, you know, the extra money in gas. But if you're going from $13 to $22, that's a really big jump, and that's a lot of extra money. So commuting doesn't seem too bad, but I work morning shifts, so I would literally, because it takes, from where I live, it takes about 2 hours to get to San Francisco. So I would, first of all, I would never sleep because I already have insomnia. But secondly, I would have to leave my house at like 4 a.m. So, and there's always traffic. There's never any parking. But yeah, I really want to do that. Oh. So yeah, I mean, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. So yeah, bye.